Welcome to Odd Boys. My name is Nathan Barnett, a former gravedigger from spooky old New England, and this is my co-host, Tinfoil Tom.
Future grave filler, hopefully sooner rather than later.
No, don't say
Based
that.
on well, I mean, according to our conversations that we've been having.
Behind the scenes, everyone is what he's referencing.
Behind the scenes.
You can't be croaking anytime soon. We need you.
I'm just kidding. We're all very I'm just kidding. We're all very happy. We're all terribly happy.
New tip from Space Breakfast.
What
just happened?
There you go, Tom. You can't complain anymore. You're rich.
Oh my God.
Space Breakfast.
Space. Oh my God. I set just a random goal of give the boys the gift of odd snacks. And Space just hit it. That means we are all getting snacks after the stream, boys. Thank you,
Well,
Space.
that was a direct donation. If you guys didn't know, you can support directly.
Thanks,
YouTube
Space.
takes a ton of money from the donations and memberships. So we have a Ko-Fi. You can become a member there if you'd like to support the show. It's basically like Patreon. And we have a few members there. We're trying to hit 22 members on our Ko-Fi. Thank you, Space Breakfast, for donating. Tom, what was the goal? How much was the snack goal?
That was $100. That's
holy crap.
That means we can all get snacks after the stream. Space is very supportive of all of our projects and very nice. Thank you very much, Space. That also gets split between myself, Nathan, and Mr. Inside of Mind, who is Jamie. Where is Jamie?
Producer Jamie? Oh God, he's asleep again.
Jamie, Jamie, wake up. Space just gave us a tip. Wake up.
Jamie, can you hear us? Hello?
Jamie? Hello?
If you guys witness, Tom and I are not clicking the cameras around. That is our producer, Jamie. Somehow he's producing in his sleep. And I will say, this show has gone up many levels in quality and production, having Jamie, a.k.a. the legend Inside of Mind, and a part of the show. Producing. So yes, we split things 3 ways now. Because,
new tip from Inep the Cozy.
Oh my gosh, Inep. Thank you.
What is happening? What? Huh?
So many people are supporting.
Is there a tip war going on? I don't know what is happening.
Inep, thank you for the direct donation.
Thank you, Inep. Thank you. I don't know what is happening. I just know that the goal got reached. Oh my God, they gave $25, I think. Thank you very much, Inep. Thank you,
Inep. Thank you.
We're gonna be able, Nathan.
If we hit $300, you, me, and Jamie all get $100 today, and we could literally be millionaires or hundredaires.
That would be very
similar.
It'd be very nice. We could as my dad would say. My dad would always. I've told you this story. You know what I'm gonna say. I think my dad would always My dad would always tell us that or like if we were gonna do yard work, he'd be like give you the money to do whatever task he was about to have you do. And he'd be like, this is for a sandwich, a soda, and a bag of chips.
I mean, you can't beat that. You do a hard day's work, you get a sandwich, a soda, and a bag of chips. What more do you need? That's a full meal in the 80s and 90s.
Exactly. Thank you again, Space. Thank you, Inep. Thank you very much.
Italian sub and some Doritos.
I think that's
high living.
My dad would go to the town pizza and get probably like a meatball sub.
Probably meatball sub is such a Bob sub. Bob loved eating meatball subs in the
90s. I think that's Massachusetts. Well, and Bob is like, so people don't know this about. I was talking about Bob the other day. People don't know this, but Bob was once upon a time. Bob was a working man like that. Bob was a cable guy.
Oh yeah, he was. Bob was a cable guy installing cable at people's houses in Massachusetts.
That was after you abandoned us and moved to California the first time. You and Seth and Jared and Zach abandoned us, and then it was just me and Bob and Mike. And Bob and Mike became cable guys, like randomly. Yep. And I'd see them driving around in their stupid Comcast truck because they work together somehow. But I'd see them driving around in their stupid Comcast truck all the time.
Yeah, well, that's what I might be doing. I might be joining them in the workforce if this show or my dance show don't take off. I have an interview on Wednesday to be a I think they were calling it traffic signaler. Basically, when there's construction in the street, I'd be the guy with the sign that says stop, go. Stop, go. I applied for over 20 jobs, and this is the only one to get back to me. They talked to me on the phone today, and they want to do an interview on Wednesday, and I would get a job. I would work 40 hours a week, and I don't know if I'd be able to do this show anymore.
I think I told you this.
Clear. I don't like talking about the stuff necessarily. It's a little bit like, honestly, it's not fun, but I desperately need to earn money now, or YouTube is not cutting it. And I pushed it maybe too far, and I should have done this a while ago. But yeah, this show might become more of a sporadic thing, which just stinks because it'll kill the momentum. We want to keep it going. We want to be able to build the audience and pump out videos. It's just really hard to do right now. So thank you for those tips. Is what the point of this rant is. Thank you for those donations and the members. because we'd love to be doing this, but obviously I think you all know times are tough everywhere with everyone. So, yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't mean to get into that whole thing.
No, I mean, I think that people get it. And even like on my end, like I've talked to you about it. I've applied for, no joke, I think I've applied for 200 jobs probably in the past few months.
Which is
Uh,
crazy to me.
I've had, and this is true. I had a call back at one grocery store, didn't get that job, and I had a call back at Trader Joe's and didn't get that job. Out of the hundreds of places that I've
And
applied,
you were a manager of the bakery department at Whole Foods, weren't you? So you have
I was
experience.
Yeah, I have many years of experience working at a high-end grocery store. So like I'm not some random slob off the street. It's like they could, like a job like that, they could probably just plug me in. And
Yeah.
I would know, I'd be like, I already know what to do. But yeah, it's but like I've told you this. With and this is like, I'm sure a lot of people are being affected by this. I actually have on a separate, on my stream, I'm trying to do a little bit of fundraising on my end because of the ACA subsidies being gutted and healthcare going up
Mm.
in general. I got my healthcare renewal notice, and my healthcare is going up by hundreds of dollars. Plus, they're adding, which is I know that this is happening to everybody, but like everything is, and I have a bunch of chronic health issues. I had surgery over the summer. But like the testing is going up, x-rays are going up, the premiums going up, and I was like, I don't think I can afford health insurance anymore.
I
So
haven't
I've
had health
been
insurance in over a year.
You're lucky that you're healthy, but like now imagine if you were in, like, in my position, I'm sure a lot of people are in my position, where if I didn't have health insurance, that it would have cost me tens of thousands of dollars to do what I needed to do.
Yeah.
And I was lucky that I was able to afford it, but I think that you and I are both now in a similar place where we're just trying to like, and I think that it's like this for everybody, like with the SNAP temporarily being halted and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Um
Katie and I use Snap. It's been really helpful the past 6 months, but now we don't have it.
It's just crazy. Yeah, it's very, very crazy. And in my long-winded way, uh, thank you everybody for the tips here and on our separate streams. I'll probably be streaming after this, trying to raise a little bit of money too,
Mm.
on my Twitch. But like because of this, we're able to at least like keep the lights on, and we're not gonna stop doing the show. But I think Nathan and I are trying to like figure out, with the cost of everything in America going sky high, we're also trying to make sure that we can continue paying the bills.
Yeah. And we don't want to have people be like, oh, what happened to the Odd Boys? You guys were doing that and then it just stopped. So we want to say it now. If it does slow down, it's because we have to like work a little bit. But we'll try keep plugging away at it, especially with Jamie being involved. We think it's looking better. And
Oh
things
yeah.
are, the show is really fun to do. Like I wish this was my 9 to 5, but it's so hard to get into the algorithm, get people starting to see the show and watch the clips and the shorts. I think eventually I would like to show this channel to take off with the videos and the uploads. I've said this before. I want the shorts and the videos, the segments we cut from this podcast to get clicks and views, and we don't have to rely on the live stream necessarily. And we upload the calls, like all the people calling their strange stories. Hopefully, they start getting clicks and views, kind of like Coast to Coast used to have with their strange callers, and the channel can just thrive. And then every once a week or whenever we do the live stream, the people who are watching the videos will come and watch the live stream. And that's like this is like the
Yeah,
fun party at
exactly.
the end of the week and not necessarily like the main source of content.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So thank you. Yeah, thank you again, Space. Thank you. Thank you, Unep.
Thank you.
We'll
Yeah, there is a link there. It's in the description, I think, or the pin top comment. If you do want to support directly and become a monthly member on Ko-Fi, or if you want to become a YouTube member, that helps too. Or you want to gift someone a membership, it all helps. Keep the show going. And speaking of the show, why don't we get to it?
Before we get into the meat of the show, which is funny because Nathan and I, neither of us eat meat. Before we get into the meat of the show, the veggie meat, the seitan, the
seitan,
seitan.
What was it? I can't think of what it's called. Seitan, yeah, seitan.
Seitan. I think next week, because Nathan and I are still in the process of trying to figure things out. I think we might do another marathon stream, which we hope will but
we
we're
want
not.
to do another 24-hour stream at some point next week, just to like raise awareness of the channel and try to get out on the algorithm.
Yeah, so we'll announce on Discord and all that stuff. But I think we're gonna do another 24-hour stream.
That was fun. I like that 24-hour stream. We got 222 members out of that.
Can we finally get you to play Gary's mod?
I don't know what that is, but I've heard it's a game that stinks. That's all I know.
Jamie,
So
hold on. Let's ask Jamie. Jamie, do you like Gary's mod?
Oh my gosh, he's asleep. Maybe he'll answer us in his sleep. Maybe he can hear us in his dreams, and he can.
Hold on. Let's ask Jamie. Answer. Let's ask Jamie if he wants to play prop hunt. Jamie, you want to play prop hunt for 24 hours next week?
Sure, I'll play prop hunt for 24 hours next week.
Let's go.
He'll play that, but he won't play Gary's mod. Is that what we're to understand?
Prop hunt is a game in Gary's mod is the Half-Life 2 mod, but there's a ton of like mini games that have been made from it.
Gary's mod is Half-Life.
Yes, and there's a game in there called Prop Hunt that I absolutely do think you would enjoy, and it's very, very fun.
Oh, is Prop Hunt where you turn into like a trash can and you don't know it's the person?
Yes, it's hide.
Yeah,
it's hide. Exactly.
That does look fun.
It's hide and seek.
But I think fun.
I think we could play that. I think Phasmophobia, the ghost hunting game, has a brand new level. So I think we could play the new Phasmophobia. I think we could talk about some stories. I think it'd be fun.
I'll do whatever, just to get the channel out there. I am down.
Okay, let's go. All right, now we can get into the show. Are you guys ready for some odd stories?
You ready for some odd news? Hopefully you saw the title of the stream. This story, Tom told me about this story, and I was flabbergasted. I don't know if we're gonna get to this right away, but I just want to tease everyone with this headline story: is a adult actress beheads her boyfriend and then dates her stepson. Do I have that right, Tom?
I mean, are we going to just get right into this, or are we going to get right to
that story? I mean, maybe, I don't care. We can get into any order you want. Tom supplied all these stories today. I was shooting my dance show all week, so I'm a bit behind, but Tom supplied all these stories. Okay. So I'm going to be a spectator just like you and go ooh and ah at all these bizarre things.
I think we could, if we want to start off with this story. So Nathan.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tee it up. Nathan, did you hear about the story that just came out? The stepmother that began sleeping with her stepson when he was 19, but then murdered.
Wait, this sounds like a certain type of movie.
It sounds like this. It sounds like the stepmom. No, but like this is in the most appalling way. This story is crazy. So, and like I'm probably going to struggle over this story because even just trying to like figure out the details of this, like I was having trouble keeping up with it because I was like, wait, what? I was like, I couldn't keep up with the story.
So she starts dating her stepson and then kills the stepson's dad.
So as with
a sword.
So as I understand it, the trial is currently underway, but there is a woman. Her name is Devin Michaels. She is a former porn star, a former adult film actress, Devin Michaels, and she murdered her ex-boyfriend, whose name is Jonathan Willett, who is the father of her children. Now, what makes this even crazier is that she was secretly married to her stepson. Like her and her boyfriend were never married, but she was secretly married a few years ago. She started a relationship with Jonathan Willett's son, who is her stepson. They were never married, so this was her boyfriend's son. She started a relationship with the younger son. She started when he was 19, and I think he's 29 now, or he's 30. Married him, and then was in the process of reconciling with the boyfriend of whom she has children with, moving back into his property. And that man, the boyfriend, was found. So all they found was they found his body. But not only did they just find his body, they found a body missing a head, literally smoking, because to destroy evidence, apparently she doused the body in chemicals to try to scrub the body of evidence. So when police found the body, they found a headless, smoking body, missing a head. The man's head.
How is it
because
smoking? It was
because
like on fire.
she poured chemicals all over the body and like to try to burn
This is
evidence away.
insane.
And from what I read, the man was murdered by blunt force trauma. So he was beaten to death. And then to I guess try to hide evidence of the crime. What they're saying, because they found swords on the property, the man's head was removed probably while he was dead with a samurai sword, and then the head is gone. They don't know where the man's head is. But
They
this
can't
story,
find his head.
no, they can't find his head. But this story
I
is
shouldn't be laughing. I feel bad.
no.
This is
The story is just
crazy.
the story is crazy. Like watching the trial footage, and even the trial attorney started off the trial by saying, buckle up because you're in for a wild ride.
Thank you, Inept. We got a YouTube membership.
Hey, thank you, Inept. Thank you very much. This is a crazy and the trial is literally this was in Las Vegas. The trial is literally going on right now. I
saw
like
a live stream or before the show
it's
started.
crazy.
They were in the courtroom today. This is happening, everyone. Breaking news.
This is like
man's head is missing.
Well, this is like, yeah, but like this is like an onion, and like I don't want to laugh about it, but it's like the onion is like, okay, there's a murder. It's like, and then you find out, okay, the murder was perpetrated allegedly by an adult film actress. Okay, so an adult film actress murdered somebody. Oh, it actually the victim was the father of her children.
Is that the lady?
Okay. That was the lady.
Jamie, let's see that lady got. This is her, and that's a boyfriend. And that's
no. That's the stepson who she's now married to.
But that's the woman.
That is the woman now. Yes.
And that's at her below as well.
That is her. I mean, I think that's her from. She's 46 now. She was an adult film actress like a few years ago, and like now she's like slightly like 46, and she was like had children. And is, it was married, I presumably trying to like move on with her life. But they're also saying, and this is where I'm very curious to see what happens in this trial, because now they're saying that this trial seems very personal. And now her attorney is saying that her attorney is saying that she wasn't responsible for the murder. And it's actually the husband who is the son of the victim, because she
killing
was moving,
his own dad,
because she was in the process of moving back in with the dad, because she's going
back and forth between the son and the dad, and now the son wants to kill the dad for taking his girlfriend.
Yes, so like that's what the defense attorney is alleging, that she didn't do it, that it was the husband, and the husband is the son of the dad, and the dad is who she had children with. And for the children, she was moving back into the house, and she was going to get divorced from the son and then remarry the father to be with the children.
This is insane. This is a Jerry Springer episode. But the thing I think we need to mention that we haven't mentioned, the craziest thing out of the story is the man was beheaded with a sword.
He was beheaded with a samurai. Not only that, but when police entered the property.
Who does that?
But I pictured the image, and like it's so sad to like think that somebody like that was this man's like final, like this is how they found his body.
It must have been a quick death though, at least.
When police, no, he was beaten to death.
Oh, so he didn't die from the cutting of the head. It was the beaten up, and then he got his head cut off for like insult to injury.
Well, they hope that he didn't have his head cut off, but they think that he was beaten to death with a stick, and then his head was removed, but with a sword.
And he can't find his head.
Well, they think that they throw the head. They think that the head was thrown away in the trash,
and it's just gone forever now.
Well, it's in a landfill.
It's in a landfill. Oh my God.
It's awful. And like this whole story is crazy. Like I've been watching the news, and I'm like the whole time watching it, I'm like, what? Like every time I hear a new thing, I'm like, what? I'm like, there's something else this is going to be, mark my words, there's going to be a Hulu Dateline Discovery special on this. There's going to be the Netflix. There's going to be the Netflix story. There's going to be the Netflix story. There's going to be the HBO true crime documentary series. this is going to be the next. There's 100 different docu series about this case because it's crazy. But this case is ongoing right now, and from I think what is most likely, or what it sounds like to me, is that there's one of two things. It was either, but like that's the whole thing. It's like this was not that I don't think she was capable of it, but it sounds to me like more than one person was involved
Yeah.
because this I just don't I feel like that it sounds like more than one person was involved. Like they don't think that this woman was strong enough to A, beat a grown man to death, but then B, cut his head off with a sword.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me
We never
like
know. Anyone, she seemed pretty fit. Anyone could beat someone. If the guy's not what does the dad look like? Is there an image of the dad to see if he could defend himself? Maybe to sort of determine that.
I did see a picture of him in one of the articles. I mean, he looked like a pretty like average build man. That's him. Yeah. He's like an
Oh, that
average.
guy looks pretty like strapping and strong.
He wasn't like old. Like he was in his late 40s. He wasn't like old.
Yeah,
He was
that
like
guy. So I think another man or a group of people beat that guy up. That lady was smaller than him. Not that she couldn't, hurt someone, but like I think the guy would be able to defend himself from being beaten to death from one person who's smaller than him.
Yeah, Foe says that's what I think. It had to be. I think it seems like the son was involved too. If I had to like, if I was like a betting man about this, it seems to me like she's fairly slender. It
Yeah.
sounds to me like maybe the son was also involved.
Can you imagine? Put yourself in this situation. Your stepmom starts dating you. You're attracted to your stepmom and I want to date her after she was with your dad, and then she breaks up with
Kids.
you. Goes,
You had stepsisters.
yeah.
That's the other crazy part about
So
this.
so if he had kids with the stepmom, what would his siblings be to his kids?
That's a crazy part about this. His step sisters became his stepchildren.
Oh my! Imagine that. Imagine your brother was your son. If I was like, "Oh, Seth, you're my kid now," it's so twisted.
Your brother. Your brother. Oh, here, everybody, say goodbye to your brother, father.
Yeah, bye, brother, dad.
Yeah, goodbye, brother. Goodbye, brother, dad. But like, that's what that was.
This is nuts. Only honestly, I would say only in Florida, but Las Vegas is the only other place outside of Florida where this could happen.
It seems like this was a bad idea all around. It was a bad idea
100%.
Yeah, this was also I like there's different levels of like gross to this whole story. Like the murder is obviously gross, but then also it sounds like the the woman also like she was preying on her stepson.
Yeah. I I just can't imagine getting in the mentality of thinking, "Oh, my stepmom's going back out with my dad again." Your dad, and they go, "All right, I have to kill my dad, I guess, so I can get my girlfriend back, which is my mom."
And then also I have to get
What?
and then I have to get my kids back that are my sisters.
Yeah, yeah. This guy is twisted. I am more appalled at. I'm appalled at the ladies going back and forth between a son and a dad. That's weird, but you've heard of that, and I guess that sure. But the kid, he's got to be more twisted to have this be okay with this.
It's very strange. But
It's very odd, I'll say.
This is an extremely
He's an odd boy, that kid.
This is an extremely odd story. And I think I read that the woman had previously accepted a plea deal. But she changed her story, which is now that's the trial that we're seeing now. She had previously accepted a plea deal because this murder happened 2 years ago. But it's now back in the news because her story, she took a plea deal. I'm reading it now. She took a plea deal, which ruled she'd be eligible for parole in 15 years, but she later revoked her plea. So she changed her plea from guilty to not guilty, and she changed her story. And then the judge,
her plea from guilty to no comment.
I mean, it's like also if not that I don't want to go to jail ever, but if you're going to jail for 15, if you're the one who's guilty and you manage to get a plea deal for 15 years, which means like with good behavior, you're out of jail in 10 years or less.
Yeah.
She could have gotten out of jail pretty quickly in the grand scheme of things for a murder. So I do think that there's the possibility that somebody else was involved. It sounds like, at least what her defense attorney is alleging, that the stepson or the husband, the other man,
the step hus son,
the step son, brother,
Wait, oh,
father,
brother, dad, son, dad.
The son dad may have
been
been
family member.
The other family member may have been the one that's what kind of where the story is like pivoted. The trial is going on right now.
Tune in. We should cover this. We should do a follow-up next week. See what happens.
This could be 24-hour wall-to-wall footage of just the trial. The trial is happening right now.
Maybe we try to make this case the biggest news story of the year and just get some hype around it and don't watch it like a soap opera.
This is
on a live stream.
This is it. But yeah, crazy story.
Wow.
Do you want to take us into the next story?
Yeah, sure. Oh my God. Okay, should we just go right down from the top?
I think we can go right down from the top. This first one is more like it's just kind of interesting.
Yeah. Let me do this. Let me open this up. Okay. Everyone brace yourselves. We got another odd story coming. Tom.
Yes, Nathan?
Have you heard of the mysterious blazing object resembling a human face sighted over I can't even read that town.
Indian village.
It's an Indian village. There's a face over in the sky over a village staring at everyone.
What?
Very odd. Yep.
What do you think it was?
Residents of Siliguri were left astonished early Wednesday morning after a mysterious blazing object resembling a human face was spotted hovering in the sky. The unusual sight was first noticed around 5 a.m. by local resident Mr. Kumar from Farabari. Where is this? This is not in America, is it? I don't think it is.
It's in India.
In India.
It's an Indian.
My brain read Indiana. I read the headline.
This is in India.
You know what's odd? My education. That's what's the odd.
This is like
this whole thing.
You and Katie are a perfect match from each other. Didn't you think that like Wisconsin like wasn't part of the United States or something?
No, I think that was me that asked her if Wisconsin.
Oh my God!
Was part
Wait,
of...
what? Eshin just gifted 5 subs.
Oh,
wait, what?
Eshin! Holy crap! Big money, big prizes.
Thank you, Eshin.
Thank you, Eshin. That is very helpful. Thank you.
I like the Lords of Thunder that plays every time.
Yeah, Lords of Thunder, great game. So yeah, there's a glowing face over some town in India, not Indiana.
I mean, it could be Indiana. Erie, Indiana.
Erie, Indiana. There's some weird things happening there, but there's odd things happening in India. And it does kind of look like a face, but I will say I think it's just the moon behind some clouds.
Wait, what? Eshin saying, didn't you hear? I'm going, oh yeah, that's true. Eshin's TikTok about the Shanghai tunnels has like 30,000 views on TikTok.
Oh,
Eshin's
sweet.
Gone viral.
Is that a new thing he put up?
It's the video that Jamie edited. That speaking of Jamie,
it's gone up. Yeah, it got to 25 or 26k views on there. So that's a story one. Yeah, I am awake. But that one is one of the stories we were hoping that would take off, and the Shanghai tunnels did quite well.
Wow, Eshin, that's awesome.
That's a good one.
So the story that Eshin told here on our show is now a TikTok video that has 25,000 views. The show Odd Boys Were Coming. It was the biggest, most popular paranormal show on the internet. You heard it here first.
Quite possible. And we've got to go. So if anyone wants to actually send in their own stories and things, we've actually got an Gmail account now, I believe, right? If you guys want.
Perfect segue.
We have a Gmail account now. Anybody can email. Anybody can send us a story. Is that what you're telling me, Jamie?
That is true. You guys can actually send in your spooky stories. If you want to be on the Odd Boys channel and tell us your spooky stories and potentially go viral like Eshin, you can actually send an email to, I believe it is oddboyspod@gmail.com.
oddboyspod@gmail.com. Email your stories. You could give a Cliff's Notes version if you want. So if you don't want to type too much, you can say, hey, this is what happened to me. I was at this place. It was really spooky. A vampire tried to suck my blood. And then we will say, this sounds great. We'll reach out to you and we'll say, come on the show. We're going to sort of like vet and go through the stories and see what we think would work. And we want to hear a lot of stories. So there's a good chance we'll say yes to most of you. So let us know what it is, and we'll have you call in on the show. We really like the calls. The last caller was awesome. Jed, I think his name was. If you're out there, Jed, thank you again for that call. That was a good one. We're looking for more spooky, odd, weird, unique stories like that. So please email us.
And here's a surprise. There's also a chance we will be going live on the Inside of Mine TikTok with those stories if you would like to tell it to those audiences.
Well, yeah, we'll be live at the same time. We'll be live on YouTube and on TikTok going forward, we think. Jamie's TikTok, which is Inside of Mind, has a good amount of followers, and we're going to use that for the Odd Boys Live. So we might be getting some TikTok people coming in to expand the fan base.
Well, we've decided that we're young, and we must go on the young people's websites.
Because we're young.
Which is TikTok, because we are not old, actually. We are indeed young.
I will also add to this story of this face person that I tried to look to see if there was any videos of it, and it looks like these are ones that I could find.
Yeah, that's what it's showing on the article.
It's pretty creepy. I
mean, that one looks creepier. That one looks like a UFO or something in the sky right there.
That one's moving.
Like a face. Oh, this is video.
Yeah, this is a video.
This is what I said.
I had to look.
It's pretty crazy. It's.
I think it doesn't look like a face. It looks like a UFO that's like moving mist. It's controlling mist. You see how the mist is moving with it in formation? Okay, that is strange. That is truly odd.
It's very strange. I don't know.
That was like a week ago. Why does it have such low views? This is like headline news.
It's because I only find the greatest stories of all time where nobody's talking about them.
Well, they shot it everywhere. You could see it all over.
It was big on. This was a big on TikTok story. I think that I do look for stories on TikTok, and this was like a big on TikTok type story.
This is interesting. I'm really kind of fascinated with this. I'm wondering, how is the mist? Because if it was mist everywhere and it was illuminating all the mist, you'd see the different flowing shape of that mist. But you can see there's like lines, 4 like lines to this. It looks like a pumpkin, kind of, the shape of this thing. And it's moving with the light. It's not just the light moving.
I mean,
I'm assuming that's a mist. It looks like some sort of clouds.
I mean, clearly it's a UFO.
It is. It's unidentified and it's flying around.
UAP. I guess this is more. I guess more appropriately, this would be UAP.
Yeah, because it might not be it's more of a phenomenon. Yeah, it's in the air.
Yeah, I don't know what this could be. I also think that, like, sure, this could be video trickery. This could be.
It doesn't look like it with how it's going behind that telephone pole.
I think this would be
pretty good.
I think this would be difficult to fake. I
think so too.
Multiple sources are posting on this, unless this is like a well orchestrated hoax, which I don't know if
you could always just go to different parts of a town and then just superimpose it. If this was fake FX, you could just put it in all the shots, and it would be the same person with a bunch of different usernames uploading things. But I don't think this is a FX here.
No, it looks pretty legitimate. But yeah, I don't know
the fact that it's going. We need that guy, the Silverman, the FX master, to break it down. You know, that guy paints his face. Dr. Disillusion, I think, or something.
Oh yeah.
Have him break it down.
I forget that guy's name. But yeah. I know who you're
it's fading. About. Look, is it the moon? The moon wouldn't be moving like that.
No, the moon's not zipping across the horizon. No, and like different.
That's how fast the moon moves in Minecraft.
Right. It's like, this isn't the video game. This isn't the video game moon. I don't know what this could be.
We're all in Minecraft now.
I think that this is certified odd. I don't know what this is.
Certified odd. It's the only way to call it.
No Dancing Palm Tree says, just checking. Do you guys actually believe this is paranormal, or do you understand what is actually happening to cause this? You mean that it's
aliens?
Aliens? Yeah.
Yes.
It's the rapture, right?
What does Palm Tree say? What is your theory?
I mean, there's probably going to be some mostly logical. It's
Don't
probably like
tell
a
me
light.
it's like mosquitoes or something.
Swamp gas.
Swamp gas. That's what the government always says.
Yeah, it's just swamp. Don't worry about it. It's just swamp gas.
Can I ask? This is going to sort of get off topic. Let's not talk about it for too long because I don't think this is what we want to talk about on this show. But Tom, I have to ask you a genuine question. You guys might have heard about this. We won't. I don't know if we really want to get into Epstein files type talk and conversation because it is political in a way, I guess. But it is news. It is weird, odd. But the odd thing I want to know is, I know new files came out or emails. I didn't hear about this until you told me later. One of the emails is saying that Donald Trump sucked on Bill Clinton's penis.
Yeah, well, there's
also
that
a real email that was really sent, or is this now what YouTube is? Is this like a troll?
No, that's a real email that was sent. There's also a picture of Donald Trump grabbing Bill Clinton's wiener that has come out.
Really?
That is real. Yes, it's a real picture. There's a picture of Donald Trump grabbing Bill Clinton's wiener.
Okay, so here, I don't doubt it, but I wasn't sure because when I was looking it up, so I watch news clips, NBC, CNN and stuff, and try to get like the gist of what's going on in the world. And everyone's been talking about these new emails, but not one of the main news networks mentioned that. And I'm guessing maybe they didn't want to because it sounds so silly and ridiculous that they didn't want to mention it until more people start talking about it. They're thinking who's going to be the first one to mention it. So I wasn't sure because when I looked it up, only people I saw talking about it were like YouTube channels, YouTubers. No, like mainstream outlets. I was like, why aren't they talking about that? This is insane.
Fo said CNN did mention it. Yeah,
I think they did, but it's kind of getting buried. I think because I didn't see that anywhere, but I've seen literally 100 headlines about all the other emails that came out yesterday.
I think it's because this is like sexual news, and I think that even though the news does get it does get into some stuff that I think that the news is still fairly puritanical in America. So I think that they're not. I also think that the White House is probably putting tremendous pressure on news organizations, even if they're they're not the news organizations that typically give Trump favorable coverage. I am guaranteeing that the White House.
Well, but when he silenced Jimmy Kimmel, they probably don't want that to happen to them.
Right, he silenced, and if you go live at the 6 o'clock news and say, guess what? There was an email alleging that Donald Trump was getting busy with Bill Clinton. It's like that. Donald Trump would then go on a rampage and try to cancel your network.
Okay, so I don't know. This is not necessarily the stuff we want to talk about. We don't want to make people upset if I don't know who people like politically, but I think you all know where we all stand over here on the Odd Boys. But it does sort of, and then I heard stuff, I think I heard it from you, stuff about Putin has a picture of it, and that's why Donald Trump's always saying yes to Putin no matter what, because he has this leverage over him. It's not maybe the P-tape, it's actually this. So I'm thinking this kind of makes sense.
To address what Helly was saying that the email sounded kind of like a joke, but I think that to that question,
maybe Epstein was just making a joke, saying
but he mentioned, and I was talking to Ska about this. He mentioned in that email that Putin had had a photocopy of the alleged event that took place. So I think it is real, and I think that this could possibly be the leverage that Putin has over Trump, which is why Trump.
That's very obvious he has leverage over him.
But I think that this could be part of that leverage. And I think that and in the email specifically, it mentions that Putin has a copy of this event, which is crazy.
Oh my God, I want that to come out so bad. He would be so embarrassed. He would just say it's AI. He would deny it up and down.
I already saw. I watched a press conference earlier today because, as you said, I'm extremely left on the left progressive side, and as are you, as is Jamie. We're on the far left. but I still want to stay aware of the news. So like if there's a press conference, if there's news, I'm still like trying to keep aware of everything. They're already in full scramble panic mode. The White House is. They're just saying it's fake. It's fake news. The fake news is reporting on this, and it's like, come on. It's like their instant defense is just saying, oh, it's fake. It's just the fake news is reporting
That's
on
his
this.
only
It's
defense. It's
obviously fake.
pathetic now. It's pathetic. There was a guy talking about, I guess we're just sort of talking about this now, so apologies. We're doing odd politics segment at the moment. There was a news guy, a guest on a news show, talking about how he feels that this, I've thought this in the past, that something with Epstein might be the thing that does this, that this is like the Nixon thing. This is the Watergate for Nixon, for Trump. Yeah. And JD Vance is being really quiet because that's what Gerald Ford, the vice president of Nixon, was doing when the Watergate stuff was happening. He didn't comment on anything because he just needed to like play it neutral for when he's about to take over. And I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm getting conspiracy brain. I'm like, okay, he's not saying anything. That guy's kind of right. Oh, this now that was that picture. That's what Putin had. That's why he's always whipped for Putin. I really think there's something to this. It all makes sense, and he's freaking out big time. My fiance is home.
She's returned. Welcome back, Katie.
Welcome back, Katie.
But yeah, the story's crazy. I woke up. I think I told you earlier. This was not on I don't think this was on anybody's bingo card. Like I read the news headline and I was like, what?
Well, I can actually kind of imagine it because I think Donald Trump, when he was younger, I think he was a bit of like a goofy, kind of playful, like funny guy before he was like such a scumbag. Thank you. My fiance brought me Waba, our favorite meal, she and I. We got this vegan bowl. Come here, ma'am. Look at this Nana. Look at her with her bonnet.
It's raining outside in California. Guess what?
Welcome back.
I'm not working tomorrow.
No way!
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's great. Wow, we can party all weekend.
Yep.
Wow.
Bye. Enjoy your Waba.
Thank you. That's cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I kind of conceded. Donald Trump was like, he's like a fun guy. I don't like the guy. I think he's a scumbag, but I think he did have like that kind of. I can imagine him being like, yeah, dude, I'll suck that. Hey, I don't care, because if they're at like a sexual party, people are kind of getting crazy and lewd. You get carried away. Bill Clinton's the president or something, and he kind of wants to like, get in with the president. Like, I can see his thinking of like him going into that. To do that thing, but now I think it was like anti-gay kind of person because his base is like that, so he acts differently. But I think Donald Trump before was a different person than he is now.
I mean, anyway. I think I think they were having like, I think there was a lot of like wild sex stuff that happened around Epstein, and I think that this was I think this is probably real.
Mm-hmm. You get carried away when you're hanging out with your friends and powerful friends. And one guy's like, hey, come on, we're all getting horny over here. And he's like, oh, I'll tug your wiener. I don't care. I think something went down.
Maybe they're in love.
Maybe that's the biggest scandal of all. Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. Someone said in the chat earlier, there is no Monica Lewinsky. It was just Trump in a wig.
Yep.
Wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, sorry, side tangent.
No, but yeah, I do think this is it's pretty wild news, and I don't know what is going to happen as like what more is going to happen with this stuff, but it's crazy. It's crazy news.
It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. And now it's getting kind of amusing, and I'm less just depressed and sad about the country and the world, and now I'm kind of like, oh, this is funny. I hope this is real, and I hope he freaking burns and this is making him so mad.
The only thing that is satisfying. The only thing that is not good about this, like there's many like as you're saying, it's like it's crazy, but like also if this is what removes Trump from office, Vance is not going to be any better.
Oh no, not at all.
So it's like we're removing one we're removing one idiot for somebody who's like just a power hungry maniac. That'll just say yes to everything that they tell him to do.
I agree. It would be horrible with him if we're not getting anything better. But
No,
it's
it's not
just
going to be
it's
anything
interesting
better.
if anything. But maybe we start another channel called Odd Politics, and we can talk about that stuff there.
I will
We'll talk about
say
that on Odd Politics.
this kind of does fit your Odd Boys thing since it's more conspiracy territory and Epstein and files.
True.
So I think this fits Odd Boys just fine, to be honest. So I think
as an outsider, Jamie, a man from England, what do you think happened? Do you think Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's wiener?
I think he 100% did that. Putin has something over him, and I think it's probably something along those lines. Cause yeah, I mean, did you see? I don't know if you guys saw what happened when Trump came over to the UK. They literally plastered an entire documentary about Trump's.
I saw that on the castle.
Friends, yeah, on the castle while
that
Trump
was awesome.
there.
Was that you, Jamie? Did you do it?
Maybe. Who knows? Who's to say? You know, these are all you know. What ifs, you know, or who say, she said, you know. Anything's possible.
The thing that I think is like very sad about all of this is that like people didn't vote for Kamala because they made fun of her laugh. That was like a legitimate thing that they were like, oh, but she has a weird laugh. And it's like all of this nonsense could have been avoided if people had just voted not for Donald Trump.
I know. I think it's also just there's still a lot of sexism left in the country too, unfortunately, and
racism
there's
too.
A lot of men who don't want to vote for a woman, and we've been proven time and time again that all these countries that have women leaders and the countries just run better and things are just smoother. There's like no conflicts, there's no wars.
Speaking of women,
what'd you say, Katie? Oh, Katie said women get periods, so they can't be trusted. Their emotions are all over the place.
Speaking of speaking of women,
thank you, Eshin. $5.
Hey,
thank you.
Thank you, Eshin.
A real life Stranger Than Fiction. It's a movie, but I know Stranger Than Fiction.
Jamie, pull that up. Pull up.
Thank you.
No, pull up Stranger Than Fiction.
Thank you, Eshin.
No. Thank you, Eshin. Thank you very much. If anybody would like to support the show and help us keep everything going, Nathan can get more of those whatever bowls that he's eating. Please consider doing a Ko-Fi donation or a super chat. Or
avocado, vegan meat, rice, broccoli, carrots.
Wish I had that right now.
Waba. Is there Waba in Portland?
What is Waba?
Oh, Katie, crap. What are we gonna do?
What is Waba? What is Waba?
Katie goes, we can't move. Waba is the place I never went until I started dating Katie. WABA. It's a restaurant place, and they have this vegan steak bowl with a bunch of vegetables, and it's really good. It's like fast food-ish kind of stuff, but like healthy fast food. And I think it's mostly like meat and junk with vegetables, but we get the vegan one.
What is this place?
And it's great. It's such a good bowl of food, and we love it. But yeah, Katie, I was talking to them earlier before the stream, or maybe we were talking about on stream too, but about how we're moving to Portland, hopefully soon. I told Katie she just needs to quit her job. Everyone, tell Katie to just quit her job. We'll move January 1st. We're after Christmas. And Odd Boys audience, you can support Tom, Jamie, Katie, and myself, right?
Tell them how much my expenses are. I need a job first.
No, we can't get a job.
Oh, it's just like
have to be a housewife.
It's just like bowl. I'm looking at your thing. It's just like bowl.
I'll fill you with babies, and then you can just take care of the babies.
It's just like bowls. There's places like that. There's places like that here.
Katie, there's more vegan restaurants in Portland, so we don't. Waba is fine to say goodbye to.
Great, like for fast food, there aren't that many like vegan fast food kind of like things. Like this is like just.
There's a ton of them in Portland. There's a ton of them in Portland. There's like
Portland has one on every street corner.
Yeah.
Vegan food. Might be more expensive. Yeah, this is cheap.
You know, it's like
it's not more expensive. It's cheaper. It's cheaper here, and we don't have.
I guess we have to stay for these $5 bowls that we eat every once in a while.
But it's cheaper here, and we don't have sales tax.
Oh, true. There is cheaper in general in Portland, and they don't have sales tax.
That's true. Actually, everything's cheaper. Even the restaurant we went to when we met up with.
Oh, really? That was cheaper. Veggie Galaxy. What is that place we went to, Tom?
The prices are so cheap.
Next Level.
Next Level Burger.
Next Level.
Oh, Veggie Galaxy's in Boston.
So good.
Yeah, that was good.
That was like the price of this bowl.
Yeah, Portland is cheap. We gotta move.
Even cheaper,
Odd Boys, you guys, Please become a Ko-Fi member if you can. $5 a month. It'll help us a lot. Get those members up. Katie and I can move. I'll stick some babies in her, and then Tom and I can shoot in the studio.
It's
live.
so gross that you just say that all the time. You're like I'm just gonna use my wiener and stick a baby in.
I'll just stick some babies in her. That's what you do when you're in love.
We have to have a baby so that someone can take over the name.
Well, we don't have enough members for you to have children yet.
Why are you always bringing up me dying?
Oh yeah, you might die.
She says stuff like this all the time.
I like that you're just eating dinner on the show now.
I'm so hungry. I just started eating. It's Friday, casual show.
Yeah, it's a casual. True, it's a casual show. It's a casual.
Katie just said we need to get a baby so someone can take over the Nathan channel when you die. She always says like, well, when you're dead, we'll have to do this. I'm like, why do you bring up when I'm dead? You might die before me. I'm the healthy one.
Well, this could be Nathan Barnett Jr. And then like the channel can just continue.
Yeah. I don't think there'll be a Nathan Jr.
If there's a Nathan Jr. though, then maybe Nathan Jr. can finally get to 1 million subs someday.
Maybe I can, if after 3 generations of my family, finally hit 1 million subs.
What?
It takes 50 years. I said it.
What if Nathan Jr. is the one who gets 1 million subs? Would you be jealous?
If my son gets me 1 million subs, I'll be very proud and I'll say thank you. Give me the ad revenue.
Monetize your children.
Monetize your children. There's laws against that in California now.
I think there's laws I think that's an entertainment industry in general type thing. I think you have to put a certain amount of money into a trust or something. It's like a whole thing. Like you have to put money into a trust.
Yeah, you got to give them something because they're like basically making you money against their will. They didn't ask for this, so you have to like give them something if they're gonna put them in videos. Women live longer in general. I know, but I'm gonna be 119. That's already destined, so I know that. And also, Katie's driven into some ditches in her past, so she's kind of banged up and bruised a little, so she might not make it. She might drive into another ditch. She's not the best driver.
Well, she won't. Depending on the area that you guys move to, she won't have to drive anymore. You can stick her on the train.
That's the plan. No driving in Portland. She can just use the train. That's what she wants to do.
Well, then you can sing that replacement song to each other while you're on the bus. The "Kiss Me on the Bus."
That's a good song. We both love the replacements. Katie, we can sing replacements to each other when we move to Portland.
On the bus, kiss me on the bus.
The show is so off the rails right now. I'm just having a conversation with her. You guys can't hear anything she's saying. Tom's singing replacements.
Yep.
Anyway,
let's move on to the next story. We'll move on to the next story.
Lay it on us.
Nathan, did you hear that a ghost hunter in Mexico finds a dead body during an investigation?
Wait, so a ghost hunter actually found the closest thing to a ghost?
He found a pre-ghost.
He found the remains of what is now a ghost.
Yes. So a Mexican YouTuber
That's sad.
A Mexican YouTuber was doing an investigation recently. They were in an abandoned residence in the city of Reynosa. The home dubbed, this is actually a super metal name for a haunted house. The home dubbed Mansion of the Goblins is a popular destination for thrill seekers and ghost hunters due to its reputation. And while they were doing their spooky investigation for their YouTube channel, they discovered a dead body. Did you hear about this story?
I did not hear about this. This is insane.
It's pretty crazy.
I can't believe a ghost hunter actually found something.
They found a dead body. They did end their investigation immediately and exited the home and promptly called the police. The investigators they were still investigating, but they have said that the body that was found was of natural causes rather than foul play. So I think
causes, but it's just laying there out in the ground.
I think what probably happened is that this was a homeless person that was looking for shelter and died inside that's what I presume happened.
Yeah.
But something that was pointed out in the article that I was reading, I was reading the English language version of this article.
Mhm.
I guess this isn't the first time that something like that has happened, which is pretty scary. Similar cases have occurred in India, South Carolina, and South Korea, where people have been doing spooky investigations and they found a dead body.
Ye What are the odds? That's
I
like
think
pretty slim chances to find a dead body on a ghost. I guess if you're walking around enough and you put in this many miles, like walking around looking in, and if you're in abandoned buildings, I guess that's where squatters and drug addicts might go, and they
I
might
think
pass
that's the
out.
sad I think that's the sad thing, and this shows that this is a problem not just nationwide, but this is worldwide,
Mm,
that homeless people need a place to go, and people that are, like, vulnerable, maybe somebody who's, like, on drugs, they need it like, everybody needs shelter from the elements, and unfortunately, these people, they might go into a place like this and then die,
yeah, that's
and then
sad.
nobody and then it's an abandoned property, so people don't know that they're in there, and
Scary.
but then, you know, what the somebody doing a this could be like this is like Nexpo and Nexpo's ghost hunting channel. Nexpo's doing his ghost hunting show with Nick Crowley, and then they're finding dead bodies because they're like, we got to get the ghost hunting footage. But like, it's like some YouTuber finds you, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
sad. Nexpo, I was supposed to go down to the Queen Mary with Nexpo and Nick for that show. He was talking to me about that before, but I don't know if he's coming out here anytime soon. I want to do that. I want to go on a ghost. We need to do some of our own field studies, actually. That's going to the cemetery the other night was really fun. Speaking of finding dead people, I found a ton of dead people, like including the man named Richard who cursed my fiance. I want to go out and do some more investigations like that. Maybe if we do this marathon stream next week and we can get another 222 members or get something, we only have like 50 members now. So if we get it up again, we hit that goal, maybe we can go off and do another investigation to a different place, Queen Mary or something.
I mean, if you move here, I have a list of places around here that I think we could investigate.
I would do it. Could
That'll be in
also
the
maybe I could come up for like a weekend in December and just do an investigation, like a special live stream thing.
The Queen Mary would be fun, to your point about that, but there's the huge buy-in of like if it was just you, that'd be one thing, but then also like getting me or even like
Yeah,
uh it's like the actually getting there. So I think it would
that'd
be
be
easier
fun
if we were
if having more of us
it'd be
to do
easier if
it.
we were both in the same place.
Yeah. Well, if we got like 333, because the thing is I'd have to buy a flight. That's going to cost money. I don't expect our audience to be able to like support us enough to cover that because all the money we would make from the memberships would basically cover the flight. So we wouldn't
Right.
really.
So what I'm
But
saying is I think it makes
if we
more
lived there, yeah,
what makes the most sense is that if you do come here in the new year or after Christmas or whatever, uh we have a list of places that we could do investigations in together and like
yeah.
we bring some ghost hunting gear and we do those investigations together then.
But having those members helps sort of pay us to go out and do that stuff. You
Yeah.
know, keeps a check coming in and reason for us to like go out and spend time and money. So if we do this 24-hour stream next week, we should probably set another goal of like 222 again or something.
But let's ask producer Jamie. Producer Jamie, how many members do you think we should have on this marathon?
Mm.
He's asleep.
Oh, that's 222. I saw the 222 coming out of his face. Did you see the blue numbers?
Oh.
Yeah, they're right to his right. 222 is what I think
I
he's saying.
think I do see that actually.
Yeah, so I think we have to get
Very
another
good.
222.
Looks like he's dreaming about it. He's dreaming about 222.
Let's check here actually. Let's see how many members we do have at the moment.
Just looking
You
here,
wanna
I'm looking at your WABA. I'm looking at the WABA menus here.
Oh, are you?
It looks
You're
okay.
obsessed with Lava. It's great.
No, it looks okay, but let me
We lost a member. We had 51 last time I looked. We have 49 members now.
Wow, only 49.
49. Maybe we're back to 50 because I think we got the 5 gifted, so maybe we actually have 54. We'll know tomorrow. In 24 hours it'll update. But yeah, we basically have to get like another 200 members almost if on this marathon. So
Can be done.
we'll see.
Well, do you want to take this? Do you want to take this next story?
Yeah, let me click some screens here to make sure I'm back on the right page. Can we also hit 33 likes on the YouTube stream, everybody? That would be really nice. I love hitting those even numbers, or matching numbers, I should say.
That OCD.
It is. I love it. Number make me happy.
Number go up.
So,
That's why you like Megabonk.
I do love Megabonk.
Megabonk would be better if it was multiplayer. I really wish that.
I think they're working on that, aren't they?
That's what I heard. Oh, this is like related, unrelated, but you should. I just played it. It was pretty good. And some people came into my stream because I was playing it, and they were like, "Oh, they're like, you're playing this game." They're like, the streamer that I watch is like was in this game. That person, Scaroline, she was in a video game, and I just played it. It's pretty good. You'd probably maybe
What's
like
the
it.
game?
It's called Flesh Made Fear. It's a Resident Evil inspired game. It just came out. It was pretty good. You might like it. But she's
Was
like
Yoda playing that the other day?
I was playing it the other day.
It has like that locked off camera kind of view.
Yeah, but she's like the main character.
Oh, she's got a good voice for video games.
You should give that a try. You might like it.
I'm in a video game right now too.
Oh yeah, what is that game called?
Glitch Spanker.
Glitch Spank.
And
So
it's like an ARG. I will say this, it's a very well written, deep game.
So it has like a puzzle elements and stuff to it.
Yeah, I give the hidden lore. My character, you find these tapes, and it's my voice sort of giving the secret lore to the story. And there's multiple endings, and you get them all, then you understand the full picture.
Oh, cool. Well, congratulations to you, and congratulations to Scaroline for getting in some video games.
Get Glitch Spanker. Glitch, Spank, and then the letter R. That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, you should check that. You might like it. You like it's basically Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But it was pretty fun. And I will say, apart from my criticism of the game, it was that it was pretty good. I think the developer, I think it's a single developer, did a pretty good job. I think that some of the puzzles needed a little bit of work, but for a solo dev, I think it was a pretty solid effort.
That's cool. Yeah, it's hard to make a video game.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, Tom, I got an odd story for you here.
Lay it on me, brother.
Did you hear that goblins have been causing mysterious deaths and marital problems? Have you heard?
What?
Yep. A family living in Overspill, Epworth. Wait, what country is this?
This is in Africa.
Okay, there we go. In Africa, there's a family living in Overspill. And they say that they've been living in constant fear after being tormented by what they describe as goblins, which they claim are sexually abusing their daughters and daughters-in-law, beating family members, and causing unexplained deaths. The Noda family, originally from Malawi, alleges that the mysterious occurrences began after the deaths of their parents, who passed away in 2000, and his wife, who died in 2019. Speaking of reporters, family members said the family had 12 siblings, but only 7 remain alive. So 5 people died. And this is happening due to goblins, apparently. I don't know where their proof is. Do you know anything about this story?
Since I put it in the doc, yes. So I think that I looking up this newspaper, I believe it's in Zimbabwe, which is in Africa, but this is in the Zimbabwe region of Africa. So I think that this is the case of there is a lot of I think there's a lot of like folklore, and there's a lot of misfortune that has befallen this entire family. And I think that this does show that I think it shows that different cultures will look for different reasons as to why things are the way that they are.
Mhm.
And I had never I think that's what drew me to this story, is that I was like, goblins. Like, I didn't think that, like, goblins would be like some people might say ghosts. Some people might say the devil. But, like, I imagine that in, like, culturally, maybe goblins are a significant, part of, like, the local folklore.
I guess
Uh,
so. Or it's
I
just something that I think they're cursed in a way because it says at the end here, the family further claims they experience frequent car accidents and other forms of misfortune whenever they travel. So a lot of people have died and they just have bad luck and they're just blaming it on goblins, apparently.
Not the band Goblin.
No, and not the movie
Not the movie
Troll
got
2, which
yeah,
features goblins, not trolls.
not the movie Goblin, not the band Goblin, but actual goblins.
Efforts to obtain independent verification of the family's claims were unsuccessful at the time of going to publishing. Oh, darn it. They couldn't find the goblins to prove it.
Eshin said ghosts and goblins. So no, Eshin. So just to be clear, this wasn't the game Ghosts and Goblins. This wasn't the band Goblin. This wasn't the movie Goblin. These were goblins.
Yeah.
Goblins. Goblins.
So, yeah. Odd, I'll say that.
Very, 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 very odd. I'll take the next story. Nathan.
Yes.
Did you ever, this is from a couple of years ago. Did you hear about this story from Las Vegas of all places? We were talking about Las Vegas earlier. The adult film actress stepmother situation that was happening there. Did you hear about this other story in Las Vegas? A Las Vegas man wearing a clown mask attempted to steal a jet. The destination, Area 51.
Wait, so he tried to steal a jet and fly into Area 51 or a jet from Area 51?
He tried to steal a jet so that he could go to Area 51. And, quote, he wanted to become TikTok famous.
Well, he's going to become jail famous.
And he also wanted to specifically go to Area 51 to, quote, to look at aliens.
This guy had it all figured out. He knew what he wanted, and he had a plan, and he even had a disguise. So you gotta give him credit.
Well, you have to
do the same thing. What do you
gotta
say,
manifest
Tom, if you want to go look at aliens? What are you gonna do? You gotta get a clown mask. You gotta steal a jet, and you gotta go to Area 51. It's as simple as that. The guy knew what he was doing. Did he get there? Did he find the aliens?
No, he was arrested.
Oh crap!
He didn't make it. The man's name was Matthew Hancock. He was 36. Was arrested.
Wow,
and,
a full adult.
Full adult. So he communicated a bomb threat, said that he had an explosive device, also claimed he had a shotgun, showed up and said, I have a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place up.
Oh my God.
And also, as I said, wanted to steal the jet to fly to Area 51 to, quote, look at aliens.
Does this man know how to fly a jet? When he got the jet, was he going to be able to take it off and then land? Where does he think he's going to land at Area 51? How's he going to get in the door when he gets off the plane? They're just going to let him in? Oh, he flew a jet here. He must be government.
I mean, you know,
this isn't. I don't think the guy thought that far into it.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta think on the fly.
Yeah, I guess you figure it out as you go.
You know what he was riffing. That's all this was. You know,
he did more than I had done trying to find aliens, so I give him credit.
That's true. But basically, this was a pretty crazy. This was a pretty crazy story. So it triggered a massive response from the police, including detectives from the counterterrorism and SWAT divisions of the Las Vegas Police Department, bomb squad, fire and rescue, and also the FBI, because this would have been a domestic terrorism event.
Oh my God. Hey, Groucho in the chat says, let me see them aliens. That's exactly what this guy was thinking.
This man, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Also,
I love that he just tried to, he just thought, I'm going to go kill the general, go in and look at him.
Also, I will point out that weeks prior, in another stunt to become quote unquote TikTok famous, social media event. There was a social media event. Clips of him went viral drifting his limousine on the Las Vegas Strip, baby.
Oh my, this guy's up to all kinds of hijinks.
He was cited for misdemeanor reckless driving for drifting in his limousine. I think he's a limousine driver. Drifting on the Las Vegas Strip in his limousine. Became viral on TikTok, actually. So
he thought, how am I going to outdo that sick drift? I know, aliens. He's going to drift in a jet into Area 51.
Oh, and I will say this: to get to the jet, took his limousine wearing a clown mask. So this was like the Joker. So to get to the jet,
why are you so serious?
Yeah, why are you so serious? Wait, what is the other line from that movie? I'm trying to think of. It's been so long since I've seen Dark Knight.
Do you want to know how I got caught on my face?
I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker.
Isn't that? Yeah. Do you want to know how I got these? Do you want to know how I got these scars? Isn't that the line? So the way that he gained.
Oh no,
access,
my fiance is here. She hates when I do the Joker man.
Yeah, do you want to know how I got these scars?
Why are you seriously looking at my scars?
Stop. Yeah, no, serious Batman. Stop looking at my scars. So the way that this man gained access to McCarran International Airport, donned his clown mask like the Joker from Dark Knight, rammed his limousine through the security gates and claimed to have a bomb, and then, drove up to the plane demanding to see the alien, to be taken to Area 51 so he could see them aliens.
I love this.
This dude dressed up like the Joker, drove through a security gate in his limo, and then tried to commandeer a passenger jet so that he could be flown to Area 51.
I mean, now hearing more about this guy, he drifts on the strip in Las Vegas. He's trying to go see aliens to get TikTok famous. He's doing all these things to get TikTok famous. I think he's the guy that cut off the head in the Las Vegas murder. And now that's his third attempt to try to get TikTok famous. He's cutting some dude's head off.
I would say this man's not certified odd. He's certified cool.
He's certified sick.
Certified.
We're alive. We're fully alive. Look at how alive I am. These muscles, blood pumping through my brain, my body.
This is a crazy story, but like you didn't hear about this? Was a couple of years ago. You didn't hear about this?
This limo man?
Yeah, limo man.
No, I have not heard about this. I've heard of any of these stories. Today is a crazy episode. I didn't know there was so much stuff happening right now.
I think me explaining all of these stories to you gives you insight as to why I am the way that I am.
Yeah, you need to start reading some other material.
What else do I need? What else do I need to know about?
I guess nothing really. I guess you know everything there is that's worth knowing.
Well, it's like I've told you, like on my first date with my wife, I just rambled on about aliens and Bob Lazar, and then she was like,
I can imagine it. I 100% knowing you and what you would talk about when we lived together, day in and day out. Oh, did you hear about this? This conspiracy? Oh, do you know this? I was like, oh man, how is this lady gonna want to marry him? He's gonna give her the spiel. He's gonna Tomclopedia, as I used to say, because Tom remembers every bit of information on the planet. He's gonna Tomclopedia all over her and tell her all about other dimensions and aliens. And nope, she still married you.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm giving these are incredible. These are the Steven Spielberg. These are extraordinary stories.
It is very extraordinary.
That was a good time during the pandemic, watching Amazing Stories during the pandemic.
Oh man, I like Amazing Stories a lot. Good show.
Such a good show. Also, yeah, there were I think that those are some of the better memories of the height of the pandemic. Also, I don't know if anybody, there's a lot of people here who probably weren't around during that time, but Nathan working out like a maniac for like 4 hours a day just watching Baywatch.
I watched Baywatch and I watched One Punch Man.
You just did.
I got so jacked. That's the most jacked I've ever been in my whole life.
You had like 50-pound dumbbells and just did 1,000,000 reps every day watching Baywatch in the living room.
Literally 4 hours. I would just do push-ups, curls, bench press, push-ups, curls, bench press, decline push-ups, inverted push-ups for 4 hours.
It's because you were
so
like
pumped with blood. I was like, I had breasts.
You know what happened? You know what happened during the pandemic? You turned into Max Cady from Cape Fear. Counselor.
Is that what's his name? Is that
Robert De Niro's
Robert De Niro?
character?
I've never seen that. I've always wanted to watch that movie.
Cape Fear is such a good movie. Yeah, very, very. I think that's one of Robert De Niro's best performances. It's a very good movie.
I need to watch it.
He's like,
I think you a picture here.
I think you would like the movie because Robert De Niro's character is basically he's just super annoying. That's like his whole character is.
Did he have like a lot of info about like stuff like you talk about, like paranormal crime stuff?
Well, he's like he blames the prosecutor for, or not a defender, for not providing him with like adequate defense, and he goes to jail for a long time, and then he starts like going out when he gets out of prison. He goes after the guy and his family. But Robert De Niro plays a really good psychopath in that movie.
Let me show you this. This is what Tom was talking about. This is me. Let's see. Before and after.
You turned into Max Cady. You turned into Counselor.
I was skinny, as you can see. In 4 months, this is literally just 4 months. I just kept doing push-ups and sit-ups, and I was ripped.
You had that one set of dumbbells, and you just did 1,000,000 reps in the living room. You didn't have a bench. You took the seat from the kitchen table, and you just did 1,000,000 reps with these 50-pound dumbbells. It does show
to do that again, and that's all it was. I just didn't stop doing it, and I had nowhere to go, nothing to do, so I just kept doing push-ups.
The only place that Nathan and I went, because everything was closed, we went to 7-Eleven. That was like our outing. We were able to be like, oh, do you want to go to 7-Eleven and get Gatorade?
Yeah. We should do that again. When I move to Portland, I'm gonna start doing. I've been working out now. I need to get freaking ripped again. Show Katie what's going on. I could throw her over the roof, and I could go around the other side and catch her.
It does show that you don't need a lot of equipment to get jacked. Like you literally, I remember because I used to I once, believe it or not, everybody in the chat, I worked at a gym once upon a time. So Nathan asked me
for ripped again too.
I'm ready. Nathan asked me for you were like, what do I do for my back? And I was like, oh, you do rows. And you're like, I showed you a couple movements, and then you just did 1,000,000 curls and 1,000,000 row. Like you just did rows and curls and presses and push-ups, but you did 1,000,000 of them every day.
I know. I became genuinely addicted to it. It was awesome. I have these other moves I did too. I still have I got these wife beater tank tops, because it was the only material I could find that would work. We had the hardwood floors in that house, and I'd put the tank tops on my forearms, and I'd go into like a plank position like this, and I'd do this thing where I slide my forearms out, my chest would touch the ground, and I'd slide them back in and out, and that did like my back and my shoulders, and it was the most uncomfortable, annoying exercise ever, but that definitely helped pump things up in like a new weird way, because it was a different range of motion. I'd still like that exercise. I was just watching YouTube videos of people doing weird exercises and different types of push-ups. I could do decline. I was like a super angle like this, doing diamond push-ups, and I couldn't do diamond push-ups before that. And then after all these exercises, I could just do every push-up under the sun. It was awesome. These weird low angle ones that like feel like they're gonna break your wrists, but then when you do them, you get like. I was obsessed, and now you're talking about it, you're making me want to do it again. We need to do an odd politics channel. We're talking about politics. We need to do an odd muscles channel where we just work out, and then we need to just do odd boys where we talk about paranormal stuff.
Jamie, what do you think?
All the channels.
Jamie, what do you think about all this?
Oh, we put him to sleep.
But he doesn't want to work out.
I'm drinking my lemonade from my
Jamie's brother is like a personal trainer. Jamie, you got it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Have your brother get us ripped.
Yeah, Jamie, can your brother get us ripped?
Yeah, if you want him to, he can get you guys ripped. He's literally. I should show you him. He's super ripped now. He's like.
Is he?
Yeah. He does it all. He's running the London Marathon pretty soon. He's running marathons like every couple of months. He's just insane.
How old is he?
He's just a little bit younger than me, so I think right now he's 27.
A child.
In his prime.
Wow.
There you go.
I mean, Nathan, when you're 27, that's when your body responds so well to the exercise.
Yeah.
Jamie, or Nathan, how does it feel to know when you moved to LA that was the age of Jamie's brother now?
No, I moved to LA at 24.
24? I
Yeah,
guess 20,
I've been here
20
for 21 years.
27 was when you started Keith Apicary.
Sorry, I'm into my 21st year. I've been here for 20 years. I'm 44 now. So yeah, 20
I
years
think
ago.
27
I
was the
started
beginning
Keith,
of
I
Keith.
started Keith at 28 years old in 2009. But I was gonna say something about I had a thought after you said something, and now it went out of my brain. Oh well.
Oh well, we need to move on to the next story anyway. So we've got we got two stories.
Oh, I was 39. That's what I'm saying. I was 39 when I was in that good shape right there in that picture I showed you. So when you're about to hit 40, you too could look like that. So it is possible when you're a geezer to still get in shape.
So we've got a couple quick stories, or we've got this kind of longer one. How do you guys think we should do this? Should we do the longer one, or should we save the longer one?
I'd say we save the longer one for the marathon, because we're gonna need stuff for the marathon stream next week.
Okay.
24-hour stream.
Do you want to take this take the woman missing for 60 years story?
Oh yeah. Let me open this up.
Thank you everybody for being here, by the way. Make sure what is the email address? We've got an email address now where you can submit stories to us.
I'll put it in the chat.
We want you to submit your story. You don't have to be a member to submit a story via the email. The email is open to everybody. We want your stories, and we want to potentially have you or ask you if you'd like your story to be read, or if you'd like to be on the show. But where members will have priority, for whenever we do the member call-ins. But for the general public, if you send us a very compelling story, we want to open that up to everybody. So oddboyspod@gmail.com. Please submit your stories to us.
Yeah, we'll read them, and then we'll contact you and say, hey, you don't have to write the whole story. You can just give us the gist. Tell us like the Cliff's Notes. And we'll say, okay, that sounds good. Let's come on the show and tell it. Now, Tom, crazy story. Odd story, I should say. Did you hear about the story out of Wisconsin regarding the woman who went missing in 1962 and has now been found?
What?
Yep, they found her 60 years later. Police found a missing woman 60 years after she disappeared. She wants to stay hidden. Her name is Audrey Jean Backberg is her full name. Audrey Jean Backberg. Yes, or just Audrey Backburn is her. Sorry, I can't read words. Audrey Backberg is her name. And she was 20 when she disappeared from Reedsburg in 1962, 6 decades after a young woman vanished from her small city in south central Wisconsin. Authorities have found her alive and well, living in another state. Audrey Backberg was 20 years old when she disappeared. It says the family's babysitter claimed that the two of them hitchhiked to Madison, about 55 miles away, and then took a Greyhound bus to Indianapolis. She said she last saw Audrey walking around the corner away from the bus stop. Audrey never returned home and has not been heard from again. That is until now. The Sauk County Sheriff's Office announced last week that it had resolved Backberg's long, cold missing persons case, saying she is alive and well and currently resides out of state. Further investigation has revealed that Miss Backberg's disappearance was by her own choice and not the result of a criminal activity or foul play, said the sheriff. That's insane. So her poor family, like, she doesn't care. Most of her family's probably dead that was looking for her. That's kind of a
it's crazy.
20-year-old move, but
60 years. She's in her 80s now.
That's insane.
The thing that's crazy to me, and I didn't see it in the article if she had children or anything, but it would be very difficult. It would be very, very difficult to just especially in today's day and age. I think this could have been done in the 40s, 50s, 60s, like when she initially disappeared. I am wondering how, like, I guess it was easier to disappear in 1962 when she initially disappeared, but there had to have been some record. And let me check out this other link here. It doesn't say whether or not she got married or anything, but I assume that she got Audrey Jean Good Backenberg. I assume that she got married, so she changed her name. And I'm making an assumption here. I'm assuming that she got married, her name changed, and then she just didn't contact anybody from her previous life to let them know that she was still
Wow.
alive.
You're still a kid when you're 20. Her like family must have been so scared and sad. Like she must not have liked her family in order to do that to them.
Yeah, but pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm making the
Yeah.
assumption here. She probably got married and changed her name and just didn't let anybody know that she was still alive.
Yeah. They solved the case because they reopened it and they went through, they reevaluated the case files and the evidence, and they re-interviewed witnesses, uncovering new insights. That's how they then discovered what was a possible new address. And yeah, I guess just new info surfaced from people. Some people probably heard from her or thought they heard from her or something.
Oh,
And
Ska
it
says
led to
hide and
her.
seek world champion. Yeah, seriously. This is the hide and seek world
Yeah.
champion. This and also by the time you're like 82, she's 82 now. Um at this point she's probably like, I don't care. She probably has grandchildren, like all of those people from her past. Like by the time you're 82, your parents are obviously have most unless your parents are like 150 years old, your parents have probably passed on. A lot of your brothers and sisters have probably passed on. Your friends, like by the time you're 82, a lot of the people that you knew would have passed on by then. So
Okay.
I'm sure. Oh, did you find what
I was gonna
happened?
say this is some pretty critical information I'm reading here at the bottom of the article. So I'm thinking this woman's 20 years old. She's a kid. What about her parents? Whatever. But this is also the 60s.
Yeah.
People, when they were 20, were basically adults in the 60s and 70s. My mom was married at 21, which is crazy to me. But this woman, more information seems to say, according to the article, NPR, oh my God, 1962, she went and picked up her paycheck from the woolen mill where she worked. 3 days earlier, police received a
Woolen Mill.
report. 3 days earlier, police received a report that her husband had abused her. Her husband had loaded a couple of guns and put them into the trunk of his car and threatened to kill her. Then Sheriff Randy told the newspaper. By that point, Backberg's family believed she had long been murdered, but was still hoping to find her body. In fact, the article says investigators had recently gotten a tip from confidential informant that her body was allegedly buried and on a rural Sauk County property, which they planned to search with a forensic dog. However, they said that the officers had spoken with investigators who were on the original case 40 years earlier, don't feel comfortable that she's simply a missing person. We don't know if she's simply a missing person living a life somewhere else. We don't know. There has been no activity on her social security number. So it turns out her husband was a scumbag and she just took off. And that's why she wants to stay hidden, because she wanted
disappear for
to get away from that
60
guy.
years. Disappear for 60 years though and remain hidden. I think
she was
that's
probably living in fear. That's why she did this.
What a sad.
I didn't want him to find her.
What a sad, like, I mean, I hope that she had a happy life, because 60 years is like your whole life. So yeah. I hope that she had a happy, like, I hope that there was like a happier outcome for her and that she had like a happy, fulfilling life. But yeah, to be completely away from, like, I don't talk to my family. I probably talk to them once a week, maybe like once every other week. I don't live near them, but to not have any contact with your people that you knew or your family for your whole life.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I got some more information here. The husband was granted a divorce a year after she went missing. So he got divorced, not knowing where the heck she is.
He probably never knew.
He had no idea, and that's probably what she wanted and planned. She didn't want the guy to know where she was because he said he's going to kill her. And now in her 80s, it's important to her to not be found even now in her 80s. But he said she still has family members living in the area and has his contact information in case she wants to get in touch with any of them.
So she went off the grid and stayed hidden for 60 years, basically.
Yeah. Wait, where is
What a
this?
crazy story.
There's one sentence, I can't find it now, that was like very interesting. Oh, here it is. Backberg had 2 children at the time of her disappearance. So she took off on the kids too.
Yeah, there's no winners in this story. It's like, but like I also think that I guess for like the context of the situation,
She probably
especially
hated
in
her
the
life if the guy was a scumbag and threatening
but
to kill her.
especially in the 1960s, like if she had reported this to the police, they probably wouldn't have, especially in the 1960s.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't have done it.
That's like the height of domestic abuse.
Yeah.
When the wives were like slaves.
Right. So it's like this I definitely I empathize with her and like I understand the situation, but yeah, so sad like that she probably she never knew her children. She lost her family and friends. She lost her job and she had to go live like a totally separate anonymous life. Like that whole situation is sad.
She did her own witness protection program.
But yeah, understand like Scott says understandable from a POV. Exactly. I can I definitely understand the situation, but yeah,
she probably said F this life.
But crazy, she was found after 60 years. She was found. I hope. Yeah, I crazy, crazy story.
Wild. Pretty wild.
We've got one more here. Unless we want to do that big story, we could do that.
I will say I do feel bad cutting it short, but I'm feeling kind of sick and achy.
Yeah, we could just do it
right now.
We could just
I have like a headache and my whole body's getting achy and I'm nervous I might be getting sick. Katie's now staring at me outside. I haven't told her this yet.
Her eyes are just bugging her. She's just going like this.
Hours ago.
She's just going.
No, I haven't eaten the food yet. Earlier today, I just started feeling it coming on. Huh? I know, because I started the stream and you came home and I haven't had time to talk to you.
You're patient 0.
No, I'm okay. Maybe the ibuprofen. Yeah, actually the ibuprofen. My head is hurting.
You became patient 0. You've got the virus.
I was editing this dance thing. I edited all day. I don't know if it's just from staring at the screen all day, maybe, but I do feel like kind of aching my forearms. What? 3? Sure, whatever you think. That's what you normally take, right? I don't know.
I mean, it's it is that time of year, and then like so it's that time. Like there's a lot more.
Jamie said he's feeling
kind
of sick too.
Jamie was sick. Jamie, what are you doing over there? Jamie, you still sick over there?
Jamie's sleeping. So that's what I need to be doing.
Of course. No, Jamie was sick. You were sick last week, Jamie. You're still a little sick now.
Yeah, well, I was mostly sick last week, but then this week I've just got a sore throat that stayed. So I don't know what it is, but it's definitely that part is stuck. But yeah, last week I had a headache and my teeth were aching. I think it's a sinus infection because it like that's that when you get the achy teeth. That's when you like something just above them starts like it is clearly swelling, so it just puts pressure on your teeth.
That time of year. Everybody take your vitamin C, everybody in the chat. I hope you're taking your vitamin C, vitamin D, probiotics. Oh yeah, Groucho says turmeric. Turmeric is good too. Also, hello raspberry.
I need to I want to get the COVID and flu shot as well. I need to get I'm nervous because I was just on a plane not too long ago and I think I got it from it's been a while now, so but nervous. I don't want to get something big.
You know, they I'll send you a link to it after the stream, but they now make which has been helpful, which is like this is what we use if we suspect we might be coming down with something.
New tip from Inept the Healer.
Inept, thank you.
What? Another one? Inept, thank you. Wait, what is this? Hold on, let me. Inept, thank you very much. I don't know what it was. Thank you, Inept.
Thank you. Inept the Healer.
The Healer.
So I wonder if that's like a donation to like.
It was. I've got so many links open. I don't know. I was like, where? I was like, where? I was like, where's the Ko-Fi? Yep. Thank you very much. I'm trying to pull it up. So we can say thank you properly. It was $10. Thank you, Yep.
Thank you.
Yep said in their message, for cold meds and an immunity shot. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And if we get one more like, we'll hit 33 likes, and we'll have a number that I like. Thank you.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I'll send you a link to it, but they now make their test that you take, but they test for the flu, COVID, and RSV. It's all in one. It's all in one test, so you can just like you can pretty much automatically go, okay, these are the 3 serious things. Do I have any of these 3?
Yeah, that's cool.
But I'll send you a link to those. They just sell them on Amazon. But that seems like the way to do it. Thank you, Yanep. Thank you, everybody. Also,
thank you very much.
Before we get into this last story, Nathan isn't feeling well. I'll do one more call for the Ko-Fi. If you'd like to support the show, future episodes, we do have the Ko-Fi. Thank you, Space and Yanep, for those direct donations today. We hit our snacks goal, so anything future will go. Now it'll go into some cold beds for Mr. Jamie and Mr. Nathan. But also consider getting a membership here, and it'll help keep us going. We need to figure it out offline, but we're gonna do some sort of marathon over the weekend, next weekend. So
what's the date next weekend? Actually, let me look at my calendar. Yeah, the weekend's probably better than the week, right? To do that.
I think
I am free next weekend for the most part. If we started like on Saturday or Friday or Saturday, that would be good.
Jamie, are you ready? What's Jamie doing over there? Jamie, you ready? You ready?
Oh, gosh dang it. When's he gonna wake up?
Are you gonna wake up for the marathon at least?
Are you gonna play prop hunt? Was it? Sorry, I was like
21st, 22nd, 23rd, around
yeah,
then.
I could probably do that. Yeah. We can name for that.
And then
prop hunt.
When is Thanksgiving?
The week after.
Oh, so the next Thursday after. So this is the weekend before Thanksgiving, everyone, that we're talking about doing a big 24-hour stream.
The biggest stream of all time.
Yep.
The biggest stream of ever in the history of streams.
Should we also multi-stream to TikTok for that to try to get TikTokers over here on YouTube, or is that too complicated, Jamie?
Yeah, I think we give it a go. I think we may just give it a test, I think, because I've never done it to TikTok before. So, and I've seen how people just discover live streams quite randomly on TikTok. I think it could be a good way to give it a test, especially with like, I don't use the Inside of Mine TikTok, so might as well give it a test run to see if that gains any traction, especially with like spooky. So I reckon we give it a test run next Friday for calls. Get some calls in if anyone's interested in some stories, send them to the email at obviously oddboyspod at gmail.com, and we can get you on call, and we try that on the Inside of Mine channel, and then if we get a bunch of stories and a bunch of stuff, we can test it out for maybe the marathon stream as well with like and see how that does as well, because then we've got 2 different sides. Then we've got the stories, and then we've got the topics and gaming, and we can see which ones like perform well on TikTok.
Yeah,
see if any of them help in any way. And yeah,
we gotta just get more people over here to the YouTube.
Yeah,
gotta get 10,000 subs, and then they'll watch the videos hopefully.
Well, I think either way, even if they're watching on the TikTok while we've got on YouTube, there's donation options there as well. So if we encourage people to, if they're new TikTokers, if they can donate there as well, then obviously that's also a positive there to help keep the channel supported, even for YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Raspberry said somebody should call in and play Kona Supin.
No, ban. Thank you, Groucho. Thanks for watching for so long. Welcome back. Thanks for being here.
Raspberry, if we get 10 more subs by the end of the stream, we'll watch Kona Supin and we'll react to it.
Do not. I hope. This is the first time I'm actually gonna say I hope we don't get 10 subs or members.
There you go. If we get 10 members before before we end the stream,
it's gonna make me more sick.
I would love to see your reaction to Kona Supin.
I might just throw my computer out the window.
I think that would be I think this would be great. Yeah, that's
Get to the other story quick.
Okay, yeah, here we'll do
the other. End this.
Okay.
I don't want it to happen.
Nathan, have you ever heard the urban legend of a monster hiding under somebody's bed? What if I told you that was real?
Wait, Oh, duh, I've heard that. That's just like a childhood tale. There's no way it could be real.
Well, in Kansas recently, the Barton County Sheriff's Office told there was a case.
Wait, I did a video about this. Was it? I don't know if it's the exact same one. Yeah, there's an ex-boyfriend who's obsessed with a girl. I have a whole video about this.
I don't think that this might be a different story, but this was in Barton.
I swear it's Barton County.
Maybe
tell
it was.
Me, everyone, did I do this on the Nathan Cemetery channel?
Maybe
I think I know the story. Yeah,
maybe
tell
this
it.
was so. There was a babysitter. She was getting the kids ready for bed one night. When one of the kids, and this is like the typical story. One of the kids complained about a monster being hidden under their bed. So the babysitter, wanting to reassure the children, checked under the bed and came face to face with a
27-year-old man. I knew you were gonna say it. Yeah, I know this story.
Okay, so you have heard this story.
I did a whole video about this.
This 27-year-old man who once lived at the residence, but was under a protection from abuse order that required him to stay away from the property. One of the scariest. I can only imagine. You're a babysitter. The kid says, "A babysitter, there's a monster under my bed." And you go, "Oh, that's silly. There can't possibly be a monster under the bed." Looks under the bed, face to face with a man that's hiding underneath the bed.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then he also would hide in the walls at another place. Another I think that he kept coming back to the house. I think I have this story. Where is it?
I do wonder if it's the same. I do wonder if it's the same guy. So this was like somebody who's unwell that hides around on all these properties.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna post a link in the chat. This is a big. There's one forever. They couldn't find the guy forever. The police were looking for him. He kept getting in and out of the houses, and he was writing stuff on the walls. He's like freaking out this girl. Unless I'm mixing up two stories.
I think you're mixing up two stories because on this story,
I talked about this guy too, though.
On this story, the suspect fled the scene shortly before sheriff's deputies arrived. There was a very short foot pursuit, and he was taken into custody the next day. And then he was arrested on charges of aggravated kidnapping, aggravated burglary, aggravated battery, child endangerment, felony obstruction of the law enforcement officer, and violation of a protection from abuse order. So they threw the kitchen sink at this guy, and I think deservedly so, for terrorizing a poor babysitter. This is like a 1980s horror movie.
Yeah. I think he was like slow, or something was wrong with him.
Whatever.
It was the same key. I'm pretty sure that's how he got in.
He got into the property.
He had the keys because he lived there.
But yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. And I think that I'm reading this NPR article, and there's a few other similar type cases where somebody was like hiding in a home with a like also cited in this article as a 2006 Washington D.C. hospital valet that was sentenced to 3 years in prison for stalking a hospital employee. He made copies of her. This is actually pretty crazy. This was a coworker from a DC hospital, different story, made copies of this woman's keys and snuck a video camera onto her dresser and hid under her bed for 2 nights until he was discovered by the woman's boyfriend.
Whoa, I haven't heard that one.
That is another.
That's creepy.
Very crazy story.
There was the one I'm remembering. I swear it's in this video I posted in the chat on my Nathan Cemetery channel. This guy, I also told this story at an improv show, and they did improv based off this story. This guy was getting into a house, writing things on the wall. No one knew what was going on, who was doing this. And then the girl or one of the kids was coming home one time, and they were walking up to their own house and saw a man in the window of their house looking out at them in their house. So they were freaked out. They wouldn't go in the house. And then the police came, or the dad came. They checked the house, couldn't find anyone anywhere. And then later they saw more signs of stuff was like moved around or changed. And he said, like, "I'm watching you," or something like that. And eventually they found this guy, and he had burrowed into the wall behind the girl's bureau. There was like this little triangle of space in the corner of the room that was boarded up, and he was like living in that room. And I think he also had like some of her underwear in there or something. So he was like taking stuff and doing stuff. It was like a super sketchy story, but like this was happening for a while. So this guy was living in their house and they didn't even know it. But yeah,
I mean, this is like
pure.
It's like pure horror movie stuff. It's like especially with this first case, it's like the typical babysitter. Like, I feel like this could have ended tragically if yes, this was still very creepy, and no, nobody out there should be doing this. You shouldn't be sneaking into people's houses and hiding underneath their beds. But this could have been far more tragic if this was like a murderer.
Oh yeah, it seemed like it was just like a troubled person.
I think it's like a troubled
Fortunately,
person.
that.
But yeah, I mean, scared
in this story,
scared the crap out of this babysitter and the children. But
luckily
nobody was hurt.
That's right. It's called frogging. They call them froggers. You have a frogger in your house, which is such a weird term. I played a frogger in a John Morrison video for AEW.
Only 9 more, and Nathan has to watch.
Katie.
Only 9 more, and Nathan has to watch Conus Hoopin. Let's go.
She must have gotten on her computer. There it is. Thank you. D Tom got a membership from my fiance. Thank you, Katie.
Do we have a hero that will make Nathan watch Conus Hoopin?
No. She wants our computer just to give a membership. You don't need to do that. Save your money. We need to move.
Yeah, but this way, Jamie and I each get money too.
Yep, that's true. All three of us just earned like 33 cents.
Mm-hmm. No, well, $1.
Maybe $1.
That's pretty good.
Oh my gosh. No, Ashton.
Let's go. Hey, four more. 4 more, and Jamie has to pull up Conus Hoopin.
We really have to end the stream now, Jamie.
No. Now, listen, we're gonna hold this stream hostage until we get you to watch Conus.
Raspberry. Stop it.
3 more, and we end on a Conus Hoopin high note tonight.
This is not gonna be good for my headache. We can't do this. Please let me leave. I hate this song. I hate it. It lasts way too long. It's not funny. It's just bothersome, and I'm achy and sick, and I need to go rest. Do not. I can't believe I'm saying this. Do not become members.
I think it'll make you feel better.
It's the worst.
Entirely
honest. It's the worst song. It's not even funny. It's just annoying. It's a stupid
It is
song.
funny. It's the honking man.
I will say it was funny at first. It's kind of a funny, cool song, but now it's not funny at all because it just happens too much. It's the same thing over and over.
Nathan, why don't you like?
Stop it!
Nathan, why don't you like Blurp? There were two more.
I'm not 47. Who said I'm 47? 47 and up the happy 47 more years.
I think this coincides with your hatred of Blurp. Why don't you like Blurp?
I like great programming, and this isn't great programming. I want to talk about the topics. I want to have solid entertainment, not just blurps and noises and screaming.
One more.
Oh my God.
Get nap. Yeah, but this is great.
I will say this. If we get one more member, that's like we got like over 10 members tonight, and then we're that much closer to getting the 222 members we're going to try to get next week. So that's something. We might be close to 69 members right now.
Wait, let's ask Jamie. Jamie, what do you think about Conus Hoopin?
I bet you Jamie feels the same as I do. He hates it. It's stupid and annoying. See, he's sleeping right through it. I wish I was sleeping like him.
Oh, wait,
now.
I know how to wake Jamie up. Jamie, how many subs?
Eshin.
All right, Jamie, pull up Conus Hoopin. We have to get a hoopin'.
Can I take my headphones out?
No. You have to listen. You have to
also,
listen to Conus Hoopin.
If you're watching this in the VOD and it's not live, you're not watching this live, it will be muted because I have to mute it because we won't earn money from the stream with this once this song plays.
But we get to see your reaction now is what they want.
Well, the people watching it post live stream, sorry. Well, actually, not sorry. You're lucky. You're fortunate you don't have to hear this annoying song.
It's a great song. We have to party. All right, Jamie, pull it up.
I genuinely have a headache, and I don't want to listen to this.
I'm glad that we could finally say, Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's Conus Hoopin.
There you go.
Oh, I can't.
Katie, you gotta feel my forehead. See if I'm sick.
I can't wait. What a great song.
Katie's a nanny. She can tell when people are sick. It is warm up.
I love this song.
loves it, she says. She ran into the room to watch the video. Yeah, I have the CONUS. It's too long. Oh, you're playing. I was like, what is this other noise? Stop doing that. You're making it worse. And it's like cutting out. Your mic can't handle the freaking horn. It sounds even worse. I can't hear it. You can't hear most of it. His audio filter. Tom, turn off your mic filter.
No, it sounds better that way.
I don't hear most of it. It's just he's doing this.
It sounds better that way.
You don't really.
He's on his
Katie, I can hear her. She's in the room laughing. Enjoying it.
Great. What do you mean?
Old dumb joke. Not funny anymore.
Oh, here it comes. Here it. There he is. Cody. Cody's jamming.
Is his name Coney?
That's what I call him. That's what we call him on stream. We just call him Coney. We don't know what his name is. His name is Coney.
What a waste of talent.
No, this man's amazing. What do you mean? That's extra talented.
Is
That's
that
a
why
legend
everyone
right
says
there.
honk honk in the Discord? Or they say honk because
Yes.
I sing it to
Just one knocked at the sky, neck like some knock, frozen sin.
Please be done. Oh my god!
Let's go, Cody!
Is this like a super long version or something?
This is just the regular version. How many subs do we have to hit for Jamie to listen to Laureen? Jamie loves that.
Nah, we don't need that.
If we get 5 more, will Jamie watch Laureen and react to it?
What the heck is Laureen?
Oh, you haven't seen how angry Jamie gets during that.
Oh, this is a song. There's a song Jamie hates.
This is Jamie's Konosupin. Jamie's Konosupin is Laureen.
Oh, that was miserable. Thank you for 10 members. I'm not happy.
I will also say, for future, I will find a way to block the music on a VOD so that we don't.
Oh,
I don't think
yeah.
you can do that on YouTube.
You can
you?
You can on OBS because there's a specific thing you can do on OBS, and I'll see if there's a way to block it so that live viewers can hear it, but then when the VOD is on, they'll still hear you talking, but they just won't hear the music.
Yeah.
I'll
I know you
find
can do that on Twitch.
Yeah, the way you can do it on Twitch, but it's specifically on OBS that you can do it. So it's just finding a way to separate the YouTube audio from yours. And I'll figure out a way. There'll be a way to do
I
it.
like that the chat is just like, again, and then now they're like, also screaming Yoda. I like that it's just turning into
They just
blurbs.
want to annoy me. You want to hear interesting, odd stories about the paranormal?
No. Jamie, can you pull up Screaming Yoda?
Screaming Yoda. For how much
Please,
though?
No,
how
please,
many?
No.
How many members?
No.
I think 1 member and we get Screaming Yoda.
One member?
We were about to
one. You want to
end the
say
stream.
5,
Let
just so
me
you gotta
go.
make sure, just so it makes it a bit more of a challenge.
I think
for
because
Nathan,
it's making Nathan angry. I think just 1 and we can pull up. I think 1 and we can pull up Screaming Yoda for Nathan and he can just react to it.
Can we please get 44 likes to match my age? Can we just get likes? That helps the algorithm, helps spread the show. Please.
That is true. If you guys can like, that will help.
Then it makes this hell worth it. Maybe I can make this a job someday.
This isn't hell. This is heaven.
If I was getting paid for this, then I'd be okay with it. If I was like earning a wage, sure. I'd do this, Sandy.
This is heaven, Nathan. You're in heaven.
I have to go get a construction job on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to tell the chat about your construction job?
Well, if you weren't here in the beginning, I have a second interview with a company I will be at construction sites and I'll be the guy in the street holding the sign that says stop or go and leading traffic when there's a single lane of cars getting around some construction. A great job, really using my talents here. Great
You can
thing I want
dance
to
while
do
you're
at age.
spinning. You can dance while you're spinning the
I
sign.
could be the dancing sign guy. And
You
then
could go
maybe
viral.
I get some tips as I am going to document this. I'm going to film the process of getting the job and working the job so I can at least get some videos out of this and put them on my channel and not completely disappear into nothingness doing a job that I don't want to do. And I used to be an actor. I was on television and now I'm working at a construction site. No, nothing wrong with doing that. I've done it in the past. I just don't want to be doing that anymore. I did that in my 20s, many
Did you
construction
apply
sites.
at you should apply at Chuck Lavity's construction.
Chuck Laverty. He's the construction wizard of New England.
Or you know who'd probably hire you?
Who?
Carl Boz.
Carl Bosnowski.
Carl and Vin would probably hire you.
Probably.
You can give Carl and Vin a call.
There is nothing wrong with construction. I've done construction. I've done every job under the sun. I'm 44. I've done it all a million times. But Katie hates when I say that, but it's true. It's genuinely true. I literally have done tons of things. I worked on an Air Force base for crying out loud. I was a gravedigger. You name it, I've done it. Remove lead paint. I've done it. I've done it all. Irrigation. I've done it. Construction. Done it. Roofing. Shingles. Done it. Pouring foundations. Done it. I hate it. I don't want to do it. I was a landscaper. I was a tree removal. I was a florist.
I know one thing you haven't done.
What haven't I done? She said, I know one thing you haven't done. What?
Yeah, what haven't you done?
She didn't answer. Now she's being silent.
Ominous.
What? Oh, she's going to say something perverted, probably. I'm not asking her any more questions. I know her.
You don't want me to say
She was, you don't want me to say it. She's probably going to say me or something. Anyway.
Well, we can wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for making Nathan watch Konosuba. It's very
Thank you. Thank you.
it.
I love doing this show, everyone. I genuinely do. I want to do this full time, so hopefully we can get it popular, get more people showing up, more likes, more views on the videos and the shorts. Please watch the videos and shorts. We got a lot of YouTube shorts. If you want to just watch some stuff you might have missed, some stories you might have missed, some spooky headlines, watch the shorts. We cut them up into little bits. Watch them, spread the word. Odd Boys
I will also say again, thank you for all the members tonight. Thank you. Very big thank you to Space and Yanep for donating to the Ko-Fi. That is the direct donation option, and that it's probably the most direct way to support. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Ko-Fi, yep, that's like our Patreon.
Well, we'll be back. Are we trying Tuesday for the TikTok stream?
I think so. Yeah, we're going to try to do TikTok and YouTube, right?
On Tuesday?
Tuesday the 18th.
Is it Tuesdays we're wanting to do? I thought we were wanting to just try Fridays.
I thought, are we doing 2 different streams? Or are we doing Tuesday?
Oh, I don't know. Are we sticking to just Fridays?
It's up to you guys. What are you feeling for it?
And also, if we're doing the marathon stream, does that mean we're doing it on Friday, or are we not doing the marathon Friday stream, and then we're just waiting until Saturday to do the marathon?
I think we should just do the marathon because the marathon's going to go into the weekend. So it's like I think we just do
the marathon.
Friday is like the marathon, yeah. So I think Tuesday we could try out the TikTok thing and have that be like a regular show, and then Friday into Saturday is the
TikTok and YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for being here. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody watching the show and our hopefully you enjoyed the stories this evening. Nathan, I hope you feel better. Jamie, I'm glad that you're feeling better. Yeah, turmeric is helpful. Get some vitamins.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jamie, for running the show. Thank you, producer Jamie, making everything top tier quality. We appreciate it.
All good. Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody.
Sounds thrilled.
Well, it's like 4 a.m. his time. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, it's late.
Have a good night. We'll be back next week. I'll be live on Twitch, or either Jamie, you're going live this weekend. Nathan, you going live this weekend?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think I'll be going live. I'm gonna be finishing up I'm trying to upload it on Monday. The new episode of my new show on the Nathan channel called Infinite Body. It's a Richard Simmons style dance aerobic show. I edited the whole thing today, got through it. Now I'm just cleaning it up over the weekend, doing some special things to it.
New video on Monday on Nathan's channel,
new
and we'll
series.
be Jamie and I will be live this weekend. We'll see you then. Until next time on Odd Boys, though, stay odd, everybody.
Bye.